Hi, welcome back. Same shirt, different day, different vlog. Yeah, tú sabes. We get hyper fixated on stuff and that's just the way the cookie's gonna crumble. Also, I just uploaded today's vlog, which you saw last week, which was my NYC recap, and it was my first time using the mini mic in my vlogs, and I have yet to hear your feedback on it, and so I'm just gonna use it again. And if we hate it, we take it out. Something that's been on my mind really heavily the last couple of days is rethinking the way that I pitch myself, both as a host and as a moderator, as well as a content creator, as a journalist, the way that I pitch stories, all of that has really been top of mind for me. Right now, I am particularly pitching two main things. Number one is me, Gabriela, as a content creator, and then also pitching a bunch of publicists and managers for the super secret project that you will know about soon enough. There's different ways to do both of those things, which means I need different materials. I need decks made for different things. I also need to structure my verbiage kind of differently. I think one of the key pieces of this conversation is the fact that I am a one-woman show. I don't have a team. There is not an assistant. There is not a publicist. There's not an agent. There's not a manager. It is me, myself, and I, sister. It's just me. You get an email from me, it's me who's sending it. And that has its pros and its cons. So far, the pros are I really am in full control of the way that my narrative is pitched, of how I pitch myself, of the way that I want to come across, of who I'm doing the outreach to. All of that sort of stuff is fantastic. And then there's also the downside of it, of it really is completely reliant on my independent network. And if I don't have a warm intro to someone, I'm just cold pitching like a crazy person and just crossing my fingers and being let's hope they want to work together. And then the other piece of that is that it's time consuming and it takes up a lot of work. I won't lie, in the beginning, it really would do something to me when I would get just either no answer or an influx of no's. And it's taken a lot of mental game to really put my mind in a place where the no's don't impact me as much and the silence doesn't impact me as much, because I just know that is getting me, every no is getting me closer to the next yes. That's the reality. As corny as that sounds, every single no is getting you closer to your next yes. And that is the mentality that I have to keep having in order to keep doing this every single day, because pitching yourself is not a practice that you can just stop. It's interesting because the more outbound I do, the more inbound I get. And what I mean by that is the more that I'm putting into action the practice of being open to pitching myself, whether it's emailing or going out to events and networking and just putting myself out there energetically of hi, available for business, the more natural, organic inbound that I get, which means people are finding me and reaching out to me, or they heard through the grapevine that I was working on this and this, or that I offer this service, or that I do this, and now they want to work with me. It is this dance that you're doing between holding space for both of them that is really what I have found the moneymaker and the key. I think a piece of this that took me a minute to sort of figure out the way that I even wanted to pitch myself as a content creator was understanding that I want to be perceived as this 360-degree person that's hireable, where I have all these different buckets of my career that make up the brand that is me. So yes, I can be the content creator that, does the ads and the brand partnerships and communicates that through TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and my newsletter. But what I also have that makes me special and unique to me is I have, not to say that not everybody has this, but we all have our own little special sauce of stuff, is that I also am a journalist and I'm a writer and I am a host and I can interview people and speak well on camera, and you can hire me as a moderator and as a panelist. And there's different sort of ways that we can play with my skill set, that all of those things lend themselves for me to be able to create distinct content for somebody. And so I think it's just distilling that into a digestible pitch deck and a digestible email where I'm not just flailing limbs being oh my God, here are all the things that I can do, and please, 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 please hire me. It's about really getting clear and distilling that messaging, and that has been a process that I'm happy to talk more about. But for right now, I just wanted to say hi. Welcome to today's vlog. Woke up early today, spent the majority of the morning. I was pitching in the morning, and then I just filmed. I had an 11 a.m. meeting, a coffee meeting that got canceled. So that gave me time to film content. So I was filming some TikToks turned on the camera, and then now I'm honestly waiting for my lunch to get delivered, and I'm so hungry that yapping is like the only thing that I can think of to keep me going, and I cannot use my brain power to like write an email right now. So I was like, let me just be productive in a different way and turn on the camera and just keep talking. And then later today, I have to get some groceries because we're doing Friendsgiving tomorrow, which is Friday, and so that means that I'm gonna have to start cooking in the middle of my day tomorrow. I'm actually gonna be making Cuban food, which I'm really excited about because that's what we do for Thanksgiving at my house. I think it's way better, just saying. So bringing my Cuban food and my Cuban ass to my friend's Friendsgiving tomorrow. But before that, not to get ahead of myself, tonight I have a fun event. I'm going to a Nike event and I'm so excited. I love the Nike LA team. They're awesome. And it's going to be a really cool collection and I'm just excited. And yeah. Guess who's here?
Hi. Wielding and poodle dumbass back together.
Wait, it's not. Oh, there it is. Hi. Well,
did my makeup look better than the last episode? Oh, that was a different platform.
That was Patreon, which go sign up because now it's hers. Loving this fit. Tell the people what you're wearing.
I'm wearing Gabby's hoodie.
Yeah, she is.
That I specifically requested because I really love the fit of this one.
Guys, it's my friend's merch from his band called Ladder Project. Everyone go check them out.
Gabby's modeled for him before.
Look at her
old favorite photo of you. Now I have a new one. Sammy Miro jeans that I bought because Gabby got them first in blue and then I got them in black because if she has them in blue, I have them in blue.
Right.
Gabby's shoes.
Right. Emmy Parsons. Parsons.
Cute. Don't look at the socks.
They're a brown heel.
A Miu Miu bag that I got for $60 on the Real 2 years ago.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
You do me.
Okay.
Lioness jeans.
Yep.
Wearing a tank underneath.
And you sized up in Lioness jeans, you said.
These are actually kind of true to size.
Okay.
And then my new Zara boots.
Which she walked a mile and a half in and didn't hurt.
20,000 steps in these shoes, guys.
Wow.
And then.
God, your hair looks good.
Thank you. I blew out my hair. This is my new favorite jacket. It's from Naked Fashion.
Really?
It's so affordable. And I'm going to take the red bag.
Cute.
And so, as I mentioned, we are off to a Nike event. Yep, that's about it.
Cold pitching people is fucking competitive sport, let me just tell you. It is so weird to send somebody an email and be like, hi, I know we've never met. I know that we have mutuals. You don't know that we have mutuals, but I've stalked you thoroughly. Here's a project that I would love for you to either A, be a part of, B, help me with, but you've never met me. Yeah, one of those two. So what do you think? And that's just the reality of pitching yourself and putting yourself out there, because you're not always going to have access to somebody who you know, right? Like you're not always gonna have a warm intro to somebody, and that's just the reality. So you're just gonna have to put yourself out there and say, hi, wanna play? Cause I'm begging you. And listen, it's a dance. It's a dance of trying to figure out, or not a dance, it's a fucking process. It's a process of learning the best way to pitch yourself and your projects, how to sound equal parts confident, yet humble, yet sure of yourself. A real emphasis on why this is gonna work for you. We are really trying to look past the concept of everybody wants to fuck with you, but no one wants to fuck with you first. Like we're really trying to let go of that idea. And I'm just telling myself every day, everybody wants to fuck with you first. They're waiting in line. They're standing in a queue right now, waiting to fuck with you first. I'm interrupting my workday. It's 4:45 p.m. because I just got off the phone with my friend Trisha, and fuck did I need that phone call. She called me just to say, I'm proud of you. Thank you for trying in public. Thank you for being vulnerable and doing your thing and urging others to do the thing that they love. Guys, I know that I talk a lot about putting yourself out there and being in alignment and the right eyes are always watching and all that sort of stuff, but like it works. Today, I made a reel and a TikTok
about the affirmation that I've been saying all the time, which is the right eyes are always watching, which is something that I really believe. And I have had to remind myself of this so many times over and over and over again, because I'm trying something new. Again, annoying that I'm like, oh, you guys will know about it soon, but you will. And I'm trying something new and I'm gonna be sharing the process of it, but it is taking a lot of putting myself out there and putting myself out there to people in positions of power, putting myself out there to people that I've never met before, and being like, hi, let me try and sell you this dream, and like, here's why you should trust me. And doing that by yourself without a team, without an email followed by CAA or UTA or WME, like doing that from my fucking Gmail account, like it's intimidating. After making that post today about that affirmation and doing that in the middle, by the way, like that idea came to me because I was literally in the middle of sending out all of these pitch emails. I have gotten so many opportunities just today. It's just very fucking cool what happens when you just say, I'm trying and I'm doing, and I'm just gonna go. If you needed that reminder today, aquí lo tienes.
Sorry, can't talk and eat at the same time. My mother would fly to Los Angeles just to, you know. One more thing about what I was just talking about. It's not always going to be the way that I described that my day today was, where I had this intention, I was saying these affirmations, and then all of a sudden, all these amazing things started happening and I was getting all these emails and blah, 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 blah. Most days for me are in fact not like that. But the key is that I have to continuously remind myself, even in those moments, especially in those moments, that I have to keep pushing and I have to keep going, because the day like today will come. So don't get down on yourself if it's not happening. Those are like the best ways to test your faith and to test the commitment that you've made with yourself and to yourself to keep going and push through. Are those days where it feels like nobody's answering your emails, where you feel like you're just running into a wall, where the obstacles seem like they're just like piling and piling and piling up. Those are the exact moments where you say que se joda and you keep fucking charging forward. I just wanted to make that clarification because I didn't want it to seem as if every day is just like, look at all of the things in my inbox. Like, it's not. But I genuinely believe that the reason that these types of days come is because of the work that I do on the days that it doesn't come. And that's a fucking intense practice. Let me just tell you. Anyway, okay, we're gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna fucking down some pre-workout. I'm still drinking this pre-workout, by the way. I feel like, just show you, non-sponsored, but like if they would like to, would J'adore. Still drinking this pre-workout from Beam. Been loving it. And then this is the only protein powder that I drink these days. Ritual, call me brother, because we gotta talk. I love this protein powder. It's like really the only one that doesn't give me a stomach ache, keeps me full, makes me feel good. Love this one. I do want to try their chocolate one. This is just their vanilla one. This is like my 5th bag of this. Anyway, the only thing I will say with this pre-workout, and I think just with any pre-workout, make sure if you are going to take pre-workout that you are eating enough throughout the day prior, because if I do not, I want to projectile everywhere. I get so nauseous mid-workout and like dizzy and disoriented. Like it's not a good time. So make sure that you are eating properly prior to eating properly always, but especially if you're going to be taking something like a pre-workout. All right, enough dilly-dallying. Let's go to the gym. Can you tell what my hyperfixation shirt is right now? It's 8:56. I'm about to log on to my first call of the day. We got a 9 a.m.er, folks. Also, this hand cream, man, did I used to love this hand cream. When I used to work at AG, we used to get, like, Condé Nast had discounts for a soap, and so I would always get like my soaps and my creams and all that stuff and keep them on my desk and whatever. And then I just kind of never bought it again. I don't know. I mean, it is expensive, but the hand cream, like, it lasts so long because you don't need a lot, and it just, this scent is so good. This one is the Mandarin Rind Rosemary Leaf Cedar Atlas scent, and it is so good. I bought it when I was in New York because there was one like right around the corner from where I was staying, and I got one for Dana too. It was a little thank you for letting me stay in her apartment. It's crazy the way that it smells, just like take you back, you know? Hi, it is 6 p.m. the eve before Thanksgiving, and I have decided to make a pie. Just so you know, you invite me anywhere, I'm not showing up empty-handed. This is the first year that I'm not going home for Thanksgiving. Strange, very, very strange. And I am staying in LA, and I'm gonna be celebrating with my boyfriend's family. Needless to say, I obviously texted his mom and was like, please let me know what I can bring. She, of course, said nothing because she's the best.
I'm gonna bring something anyway. So I think I'm gonna make a pie. My boyfriend's a fucking freak who doesn't like apple pie. And all the other fruits, like nothing was calling me. Nothing was calling me when it comes to other fruits. So I decided to make a chocolate pie. I found this recipe on TikTok. I'll tell you who it's from. Her website is called bromabakery.com. I'm assuming that's also her TikTok handle. All right, we're gonna figure it out. I'll circle back.